الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الذي علا في توحده ودنا في تفرده وجل في سلطانه وعظم في أركانه الذي لا يضربه بغض الهمم ولا يناله غوص الفطن الذي ليس لصفته حد محدود ولا نعت موجود فطر الخلائق بقدرته ونشر الرياح برحمته ووتد بالصخور ميدان عرضه ثم الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين الذي سمي في السماء بأحمد وفي الأراضين بأبي القاسم المصطفى محمد اللهم صل على محمد طب القلوب ودوائها ونور أبصارها وعلى أهل بيته الذين أذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا اللهم صل على محمد بهم نتولى ومن أعدائهم نتبرأ إلى يوم القيامة عباد الله أوصيكم ونفسي بتقوى الله عز وجل قال الله تبارك وتعالى في محكم كتابه بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ومن يبتغ غير الإسلام دينا فلن يقبل منه وهو في الآخرة من الخاسرين آمنا بالله صدق الله العلي العظيم صلوات اللهم صل على محمد. Once again we thank Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for granting us with this moment, this opportunity to observe our weekly Eid, which is Juma'a. I first admonish myself and you beloved brothers and sisters to be conscious of the teachings of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let the taqwa and the consciousness of the teachings of Almighty Allah be with you wherever you find yourself, whether with Muslims or without Muslims. Taqwa, it is what is required by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be granted the success of this dunya and the success of hereafter. If brothers and sisters will recall very well, last week we discussed concerning the philosophy of Eid al-Mubahila, which we commemorated a few nights ago. Last week Friday, our topic of discussion was about the differences of religion and the differences of sects that we have today in the world. We asked a question for those of us who were here last week: are these differences positive differences or negative differences? In trying to answer to this question, we came to a point where we were discussing two major opinions between Islamic scholars. We said the first opinion is the opinion of those who said all these differences are positive. And the second opinion, which we said is the best opinion, which today we're going to discuss more on it, I said, no, these differences are not positive, they are rather negative. The first opinion, who said all these differences, you have a lot of sects, you have, if you like, a lot of religions today in the world. They said it is positive because Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He is a hard and He is the guide. So He guides everybody, whoever is in His religion, in His sect, in His way, he or she get that guidance from Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if the person gets the guidance from Allah, you cannot say it is wrong. And of course they gave their reasons which we outlined last week. I don't want to go back to those reasons. We got to a point where we were trying to tell them that no, having a lot of sects and having a lot of religion, it is not a positive sign, it is a negative sign. Yes, of course, everybody is entitled to his or her opinion. Muslims are entitled to their opinions, non-Muslims are entitled to their opinions. Ja'fari are entitled to their opinion, non-Ja'fari are entitled to their opinion. And it is not acceptable in Islam to impose your opinion on the opinion of others. The only thing you can do is to tell them, this is what I believe in, and these are my reasons, and these are my proofs. If the person wants to accept it, fine. He doesn't want to accept it, you cannot force the person to accept your way. Your role and responsibility is to make it a blood, is to inform. prophet, when he came to this world with his message, he was trying, the prophet, informing people his spiritual experience with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So there's a prophet Muhammad, he came and explained his spiritual experience. Ibrahim came and explained his spiritual experience. Musa came and Musa explained his spiritual experience. So therefore, everybody, depending on his capability, came with his way of religion. So therefore, you cannot believe. We said no. The experience of every prophet with Allah is based on wahy. And last week we discussed detail on that. It's based on wahy, whereby Allah revealed unto this prophet, depending on the capability of those people, not necessarily the capability of that particular prophet. The point we reach is here, which we are going to take off today, where we were looking at the difference between Sharia and Deen. We said Sharia is not Deen, and Deen is not Sharia. These are two different things altogether. And we said, when you look at Quran, in numerous verses of Quran, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala discuss what is Sharia and what is religion. And we said, all prophets of Allah, right from Adam until our beloved prophet, they came with one Deen, one religion. One religion. And we said, what is Deen? Three principles make Deen: monotheism, Tawheed, prophethood, and Qiyamah. These are the three major principles of every religion. So what Musa came with is the same what Rasulullah came with. What Adam brought is the same what Ibrahim came with. All prophets of Allah did not come with a different religion. Therefore, Allah in Quran said, in many verses of Quran, number Surah Al-Baqarah, you name them, شَرَعَ لَكُم مِّنَ الدِّينِ مَا وَصَّى بِهِ نُوحًا وَالَّذِي أَوْحَيْنَا إِلَيْهِ وَمَا وَصَّيْنَا بِهِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ وَمُوسَى وَعِيسَى أَنْ أَقِيمُوا الدِّينَ لِلَّهِ. Allah in Quran said, the deen which we gave is the same thing we gave to Musa, is the same thing we gave to Isa, and we told all of them they should establish the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Therefore, even Allah said to Ibrahim, قال له ربه أسلم قال أسلمت لرب العالمين ووصى بها إبراهيم بنيه ويعقوب يا بني إن الله اصطفى لكم الدين ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala revealed unto Ibrahim, you Ibrahim, convey the message to your children. Yaqub, Ismail, tell them, Inna Allah astafa lakum ad-dina. Allah has chosen the religion for you. La tamutunna illa wa antum muslimun. None of you should leave this world until and unless you are Muslims. So therefore, when we talk of Islam, Islam is not for me and you alone. All previous religions, they came with Islam. The only difference we mention is Sharia. Ibrahim had his own Sharia. Sharia means a mode of worship. The way they used to worship is different from the way we are worshiping today. The way Isa and his people used to worship is different from the way we are worshiping today. So what is different is Sharia. But when it comes to Deen, Deen is one. And one thing about Sharia, this Sharia will be there. The moment it leaves, the moment a new Sharia comes, this Sharia must go. This is how the institution of Almighty Allah is designed. Yes, Sharias are different, but you cannot have the two Sharia at the same time. If this Sharia comes, this Sharia go. This Sharia comes, this Sharia go. This is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala designed everything. You all came with one deen, but your Sharia is different depending on the time and the people. But if you go with your Sharia, new Sharia will come. If new Sharia comes, your Sharia in the eye of Allah is no more valid. Therefore, when you look at Mubahidah, are the things we are celebrating. These are the things we are remembering. Because if you say two Sharia at the same time, then there's a problem. Then it means Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala na'udhu billah is confusing me and you, or Rasulullah is confusing me and you. So the question is, even when you look at within Islamic religion, how many times Sharia's got changed within Islam? At one stage, Muslims were facing Baitul Maqdis. And at another stage, Allah said, don't face Baitul Maqdis, face what? Makkah al-Mukarramah. This is Sharia. Sharia keep on changing, but the deen will never change until the day of Qiyamah. Deen cannot change. What changes is Sharia. You find even concerning the law, the Sharia of liquor, alcohol. How many stages Allah took that Sharia before he got to the point of saying, don't even get closer to it. That is what we call Sharia. That is not Deen. Deen is the main root, is the main pillar, is the main principle. So therefore from here we said no. Having a lot of religions, having a lot of Sharia is positive. It's negative, it's not positive. I give an example. Christians would come and tell you, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala manifested himself in Isa. And Muslim will come and tell you, Lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakun lahu kufuwan, which is the truth. I cannot stand here and tell you it's true. Which is the truth? Two of them cannot be truth at the same time. One of them must be truth and the other one must be false. So this is what we call Deen and Sharia. The second reason, which is very, very important, why you cannot afford to have two religions or two Sharia at the same time. You know, in philosophy, there's a only talk of premise. Premise means issue. We have two types of premises or issue. We have a qadiyya waqi'iyya, we have a qadiyya ghayr waqi'iyya. We have a premise which is real, or issue which is real, and then we have a premise which is not real. What is the difference between the two? When we talk of premise which is real, it is a premise which there is wrong and right in it. But when I say this premise, la waqi'iyyata, is not real, it means there is no wrong, there is no right. Example, then you will understand. When I talk of premise which has no reality associated to the taste. I come with maybe some juice, and then I give it to you. You taste it, mashallah, you enjoy it. You say, hey, this juice is excellent. Then the same juice I give it to you. When you taste it, you say, no, this juice is not nice. Then I give to Shah. He tastes it, he says, okay, this is somehow. I cannot say you are right and you are wrong and you are right. This is premise and issue which has no reality. It's a taste, it's a flavor. Flavor has no reality. For instance, you said, I smell this flower, mashallah, it's very good. But you smell it, you say, oh, this flower, it looks something else. This, I cannot say you are right and you are wrong. This one is a premise which has no reality. But we have premise which has reality. What is that? A doctor comes and he discovers certain sickness in one person. Okay? One doctor can come and tell you, you are wrong. This is premise which has reality. Because we are talking of something which is real. But taste is something is in inside. It's not something which has reality. They said the religion is of the premise which has a reality. Religion is a premise that has a reality whereby you can say this one is right and this one is wrong. Religion is not like a taste whereby, okay, it's a taste, I have my own taste, you have your own taste. There are certain things you see, somebody loves this but you don't love it. It's a normal thing. You cannot tell you are wrong, why you don't love it? You cannot say that because it's something of the heart. It has no waqi'iyya. But now religion as waqi'iyya, it has a reality. I can say this religion is right and this religion is wrong. But somebody come forward and say no. But Allah is the one who is guiding all of us. If I am a Christian, Allah guided me. If I am a Muslim, Allah guided me. If I am Sikh, Allah guided me. If I am Hindu, Allah guided me. Why are you telling me you are wrong? We said Islamically we have three types of guidance. have a hidayah fitriyah, we have a hidayah tashri'iyah, and we have a hidayah fi'liyah. The first guidance we all share together, everybody. That's what they call natural guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What is the common example of natural guidance? The mere fact that you are created by Allah, you are guided by Allah. Fitratallahi allati fatara an-nasa alayha. Some call it primordial nature, but at the end of the day, he said natural guidance. Allah created you, provided you with 2 eyes, with 2 holes here. He provided you with 2 ears. If you can see, your senses are working. This is what they call natural guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That one everybody asks. You don't ask for it, you get it from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the second type of guidance they call hidayah tashri'iyah. Rusulan mubashirina wa mundhirin. All these prophets Allah sent to everyone. Allah never sent prophet to you and not to him. Allah sent prophet to everybody, all his creatures after creating them. He sent prophet to them. So this is what we call a hidayah, legislative guidance, whereby Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provided the guidance to each and every one of us, whether you want to take it for, you don't want to take it for. The third one is what they call a hidayah fi'liyah. That is where the differences come. Now Allah created you, and Allah provided you with prophets, and He provided you with all books. Are you making good use of the creation and the prophets or not? Some are able to make good use of it and they are on the right track. Others, they took it other ways and they are on the wrong track. So therefore, 2 guidance Allah provided to each and every one of us. You don't ask for it, Allah give you. But the third guidance is what matters the most. That is the one which will determine whether you are right and you are wrong. And somebody come and say, no. But Quran itself affirms the differences of religion. I said, how? He said, no, Allah Ta'ala said in Quran, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَالَّذِينَ هَادُوا وَالنَّصَارَى وَالصَّابِئِينَ مَنْ آمَنَ بِاللَّهِ وَالْيَوْمِ الْآخِرِ. He said, Allah said in Quran, those who believe in Allah, and those who are the Jewish, and those who are the Christians, all of them, they believe in Allah. So if you are telling me one religion is okay, why Allah is mentioning it like that? And they also have another way Allah said, لَنَهْدِيَنَّهُمْ سُبُلَنَا. Allah said, I will guide them our ways. It means the ways of Allah are so many. We said, no. You have memorized some part of Quran and you have forgotten other part of Quran. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, yes, in Quran, is talking about the previous prophet and the previous religion. But Allah, upon all that, is telling me, إِنَّ هَذَا صِرَاطِي مُسْتَقِيمًا فَاتَّبِعُوهُ وَلَا تَتَّبِعُوا السُّبُلَ فَتَفَرَّقَ بِكُمْ عَنْ سَبِيلِهِ. Allah said, this is my way, it is the straight way. Don't follow different ways because it will divert you from the real way. Therefore, Quran, when you look at Quran, sometimes Allah will use the word sirat, and sometimes Allah will use the word sabil. There is difference between sirat and sabil. In English, you can say all pathway, but in Islam, in Quran, sabil is different from sirat. Sirat is only one, but sabil can be more than one. They said the relationship between sirat and sabil is like the relationship between water and the sources of water. Sources of water can be many, but the water is one. So therefore, sabil, ways to sirat al-mustaqim can be many. You have your own style of getting to sirat al-mustaqim, but that sirat al-mustaqim must be one in the eye of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So therefore, what I'm trying to say is that religion of Allah is only one religion. You cannot afford to have so many religions. The same thing, Sharia, different, a lot of Sharia we have. But now once a new Sharia comes, the old Sharia is gone. Unless Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, sometimes He put the old Sharia in the new Sharia. Therefore we cannot afford, but the last point is, upon all these differences, whether you think you are the right one or the other one think the right one, Islam encourages tolerance. Tolerance is the most important factor that can make others to think about what you believe. If you are not tolerant of others, then you cannot show others to the beauty of what you have. You see, many people, those who are intolerant of religion, one soul. When Imam Amin mentioned la an ya'diya laka Allahu rajulan wahida khayrun laka mimma tala'at alayhi shams. For Allah to guide one person through you, it is better for you than whatever sun shines on. Whatever sun shines on, if you can guide one person to become a believer, to believe in Allah, let alone standing and perform salah, it's better for you than whatever sun shines on. Your wealth, your life, whatever you have, to guide one soul towards Allah is better than anything. So therefore you find sometimes intolerance is causing us a lot of mercy and a lot of favor of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We may have the truth, but you have to expose that truth with good akhlaq and good behavior. If you don't show good akhlaq and good behavior, then it becomes a problem. Therefore our scholars are strongly against harshness when it comes to people you don't share the same religion with. Like the notion of calling people kafir. Let's change people with our attitude and our behaviors. Especially now that we are beginning, which I will explain inshallah more in my second khutbah, entering into the holy month of Muharram. Most of the times we all become emotional. When Muharram comes, everybody becomes emotional. But the main aim of it is to change one soul for Aba Abdullah. Sometimes you meet somebody who's ignorant and you become emotional about the whole thing. You start cursing in front of that person. Then you have lost the whole essence of the message of Aba Abdullah. So therefore, in this period of time, let us all try to be tolerant. Let's tolerate one another. Let's make our action do the talking, not our words of mouth. Let our akhlaq do the talking. Let people see our akhlaq and say, indeed, this is a good akhlaq and I want to be like these people. Once we do that, we'll see Allah will bring a lot of people through you and you will be given the opportunity on the day of Qiyamah to make shafa on behalf of others. We ask Allah to forgive us, inshallah. We ask subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us His mercy and rahmah, inshallah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Inna a'tayna al-kawthar fasalli li rabbika wanhar. Inna shani'aka huwa al-abtar.